Do you know that more than half of the amount that you pay for every litre of petrol is actually not the cost of the fuel, but taxes? That's right. The government, both centre and states, impose heavy taxes on petrol and diesel to keep the economy running, even at the cost of burning a larger hole in your pocket with every price hike. And this, despite you paying for the fuel after paying high income tax on your salary and GST on pretty much everything else. But because it suits the government from a tax collection point of view, petrol and diesel have both been kept outside of the ambit of GST.
कोशिश होगी, the answer is categorically कोशिश होगी. Both MOS and I will both work on it.
Let's look at what Karnataka has done over the weekend and how, if there was GST on petrol, the cost to you, the end consumer, could have come down drastically to under 70 rupees per litre of petrol. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, that's what the government wants it to be. Unbelievable. So petrol prices have been raised in Karnataka on June 16th. Residents of the state are now expected to shell out an additional 3 rupees per litre, reaching almost 103 rupees per litre of petrol from under 100 rupees till last week. Karnataka has upped the sales tax on petrol from about 26% to nearly 30%. This increase has come because the state wants to make more money off you to fund the Congress government's guarantee scheme in the state. The additional tax is likely to generate 2,500 to 2,800 crore rupees in tax revenue for the state of Karnataka. Then the centre has to take its own pound of flesh here too. On every litre of petrol, the central government charges 19 rupees 90 paisa. So what is the actual price of petrol? Well, India being an oil importing country at the going rate of about $82–83 per barrel of fuel, the basic import price comes to approximately 44 rupees per litre. Oil marketing companies make approximately 5 rupees per litre as margin, and petrol pumps charge around 3 rupees per litre as commission. So if you take into account the total cost breakup of petrol in the state of Karnataka today, here is what you get. You end up paying almost 52 rupees in taxes out of 103 rupees per litre of petrol in the state. The story is similar across all states, and while the centre's tax rate is fixed at 19 rupees 90 paisa per litre, states can make arbitrary changes to their own tax rates to make more money as they please. Now the moot point here is, even 7 years on, why are petrol and diesel not kept under GST? For the consumer, the price advantage would be tremendous. Take the example, even with the highest 28% slab split equally between the centre and states at 14% of CGST and SGST, theoretically, the cost of 1 litre of petrol can come down to well under 70 rupees per litre. Even as the 53rd GST Council meeting is slated for next week, it is highly unlikely that any state, or even the centre for that matter, would want to let go of such a lucrative source of tax revenue. So a real reform in GST through its application on petrol and diesel is just a pipe dream, but alas, only for the citizen.